A brand new tractor can cost more than a house used to cost. And sometimes, one bad sensor can shut the whole machine down. Not the engine, not the transmission. A sensor, a wire, a computer module. That is why so many older farmers and landowners still trust simple mechanical tractors. Steel, diesel, gears, hydraulics you can understand, and machines that do not need a laptop just to tell you what went wrong. Today, we are looking at 5 used tractors that can still outlast many modern machines. So let's start our countdown. Number 5. Massey Ferguson 135 Diesel. Starting at number 5, we have the Massey Ferguson 135 Diesel. This is one of those tractors that built its reputation the honest way, by working. The Massey Ferguson 135 Diesel is a small acreage and homestead tractor with about 45.5 engine horsepower. Its tested PTO power is around 37.8 to 38 horsepower. Used prices often sit somewhere around $3,250 to $8,000 and higher, depending on condition, tires, restoration work, and location. The heart of this tractor is the legendary 3-cylinder Perkins diesel engine. That engine is the reason so many people still talk about the 135 with respect. It is simple, it is fuel efficient, and it does not need much drama to do a day's work. For a small farm, this tractor makes a lot of sense. It can mow pasture. It can pull a small brush hog. It can run light PTO equipment. It can handle wagons, spreaders, and basic utility jobs around a property. This is not a huge tractor. That is the point. It is easy to store, easy to maneuver, and for many older landowners, it is not too much machine. It is the kind of tractor that feels right on 5, 10, 20, or 30 acres. Before buying one, inspect the steering first. Older small tractors can get loose in the front end. Check the hydraulic lift and make sure it raises smoothly and holds its position. Look for oil leaks around the engine, rear end, and PTO shaft. Check the clutch, check the brakes, and look closely at the rear tires, because a cheap tractor with bad tires may not be cheap for long. The Massey Ferguson 135 Diesel is not fancy, but for a homestead or small acreage owner who wants simple, fuel-sipping power, it is one of the best old tractors ever made. If you enjoy these deep dives into classic American iron and tractor history, take a second to hit the subscribe button below. It helps ensure these old machines get remembered, and you won't miss our next breakdown. Number 4. Ford 3000 Diesel. At number 4, we have the Ford 3000 Diesel. The Ford 3000 is another small farm and utility tractor that earned its reputation in the field. It has about 46.7 engine horsepower. PTO power is usually around 38 to 40.6 horsepower. Used prices can range from about $2,000 to $9,500, depending on condition, hours, options, and local demand. This tractor is known for heavy cast iron rugged simplicity. It feels basic because it is basic, and for many owners, that is exactly why they like it. The Ford 3000 Diesel became popular on small farms because it could do a little bit of everything. Bush hogging, small square baling hay jobs, pulling a wagon, running a post-hole digger, dragging a small disc, cleaning up rough ground. It is not a luxury tractor. It is a utility tractor, and there is a big difference. The Ford 3000 is also a good example of a tractor that does not need to impress anybody. It just needs to start, pull, and keep going. That is why you still see them on rural properties all over the country. They are not always pretty, but many are still doing real work. Before buying one, pay close attention to the transmission. Some Ford models came with different transmission setups, so make sure it shifts cleanly and does not jump out of gear. Test the PTO under load if possible. The Ford 3000 Diesel belongs on this list because it is simple, tough, and still affordable compared with many newer compact tractors. For a small farm that needs honest utility power, it is hard to ignore. Number 3. John Deere 2040. At number 3, we have the John Deere 2040. Now we move into a small to compact utility farm tractor with a little more refinement. The John Deere 2040 usually falls around 40 to 45 engine horsepower. Its tested PTO power is about 40.8 horsepower. Used prices can range from around $6,250 to $24,500, depending heavily on condition, loader setup, tire quality, and overall demand. The 2040 is a heavy-framed compact utility tractor, and for many farmers, that extra weight matters. Weight gives a tractor confidence. It helps with loader work. It helps with traction. It helps the machine feel planted instead of light and nervous. This tractor also carries that classic John Deere build quality that older Deere owners respect. It is not just about the paint. It is about the way the machine feels when it is working. One of the strongest points of the 2040 is its hydraulic response. With the right loader, it can handle front-end work beautifully for its size. Moving dirt, lifting hay, cleaning pens, handling feed, doing everyday jobs around a compact utility farm. That makes the John Deere 2040 a very practical choice for landowners who want something stronger than a lawn tractor or a light compact machine, but not as big as a full row crop tractor. Before buying one, inspect the hydraulic system carefully. Make sure the loader lifts smoothly. Make sure it does not drift down too fast. Check the hydraulic oil condition. Listen for whining, chattering, or weak response. Also inspect the clutch, brakes, steering, loader pins, and bushings. A worn loader can tell you the tractor had a hard life. And as with any older John Deere, check parts cost before you buy. The tractor may be tough, but repairs can still add up. The John Deere 2040 earns its place because it gives small farmers real utility power in a strong, usable package. For mowing, loader work, and general farm chores, it is a survivor. And that's exactly why that machine is such a legend on American farms. Before we jump into number 2, if you're enjoying these tractor guides, take a quick second to hit that subscribe button right below this video. It really helps a growing channel like ours out. Now, let's take a look at number 2. Number 2, John Deere 4020 Diesel. At number 2, we have the John Deere 4020 Diesel. Now we step into medium farm and row crop territory. The John Deere 4020 Diesel is one of the most famous tractors ever built. Many farmers would say it is the most famous. It makes around 95 to 100 engine horsepower. Tested PTO power is generally around 86.8 to 95.8 horsepower. Used price estimates can run from about $1,600 for rough project machines, all the way up to $29,500 for cleaner examples. The 4020 became a legend because it had the right mix of power, reliability, and usability. It had heavy gear-driven muscle, it had strong torque, and it was big enough to handle serious work without becoming impossible to live with. You could find it with synchro range or power shift transmission options. Both have their fans. The synchro range is respected for simple mechanical feel. The power shift gave operators smoother shifting and easier field work when it was in good condition. For a medium farm, this tractor can still do a lot. Tillage, big hay tools, wagons, planting, PTO work, field chores. Before buying a 4020, do not get blinded by the name. These tractors are old now. Check for engine blow-by. Check the clutch. Check the transmission in every gear. Inspect the hydraulic system under load. Look for leaks at the rear end, steering, and remotes. Check the PTO operation. And look carefully at the tires, because big rear tires can cost serious money. The John Deere 4020 Diesel belongs near the top because it is more than a collectible name. It is still useful, still respected, and still capable of doing real work on a medium-sized farm. Number 1. International Harvester 966. This is the heavy-duty survivor of the list. The International Harvester 966 is built for medium to large farm muscle. It has 113 engine horsepower. Its tested PTO power is about 100.8 horsepower. Used prices often range from around $11,500 to $36,500, depending on condition, originality, tires, hours, and how clean the tractor is. The reason the 966 takes the #1 spot is simple. It is heavy, it is mechanical, and it was built to pull. At the center of this tractor is a massive naturally aspirated 414 cubic inch diesel engine. No turbo to blow, no computers, no complicated emission system, just big displacement and old school torque. That matters because some modern tractors make power in a more complicated way. The IH 966 makes power the old way, with cubic inches, with weight, with a strong driveline, with iron that was built to live in the field. This tractor is for serious implements, bigger hay equipment, tillage tools, heavy wagons, PTO work, and hard-pulling jobs where smaller tractors start to run out of breath. Before buying one, inspect the torque amplifier carefully. The TA is one of the biggest things to check on older IH tractors. Make sure it works properly under load. Check the clutch, check the brakes, check the hydraulics. Look for rear main leaks, axle leaks, and PTO issues. So those are 5 used tractors that can still outlast many modern machines. The Massey Ferguson 135 diesel is a small homestead legend. The Ford 3000 diesel is a rugged utility worker. The John Deere 2040 brings strong compact farm usefulness. The John Deere 4020 diesel is one of the greatest medium farm tractors ever built. And the International Harvester 966 is pure heavy iron pulling power. Modern tractors have their place. They are comfortable. They are cleaner. They can be efficient. But when repairs get expensive, electronics get complicated, and emission systems start causing trouble, simple steel starts looking pretty smart. For older landowners, homesteaders, and small to medium farmers, the lesson is simple. Buy condition, not shiny paint. Look for good tires, good hydraulics, a strong clutch, clean fluids, smooth shifting, and a tractor with a story that makes sense. Because the right old tractor does not just save money when you buy it. It can save money every year you own it. Now I want to hear from you. What is the most reliable tractor you have ever run on your property? Drop the model name in the comments below. And if you enjoy practical farm machinery videos like this, like the video and subscribe to America Glow. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.